Now I know that it's important to stay as positive as possible while you have epilepsy. Hi, I'm Megan. I have epilepsy. I definitely realized that you need to live in the now and not focus on the fact that you may have a seizure. I had my second seizure in my middle school choir class, and when I woke up, the entire room was gone, the chairs were gone, and the class was gone. And I was talking to a paramedic. The next day, they had an informational class about me and epilepsy. Now I know that awareness is just so important. You shouldn't have had to have that awareness class. I just had found out that I had epilepsy, and I was still figuring it out myself. And I felt alone in my epilepsy at that time, and I was young, and I, as probably many of you, felt alone in it and was still trying to figure out where I belonged in the world. And when they had the class for all of my peers, I felt so singled out. And now I know that awareness is just so important. Parents, teachers, and children should know what epilepsy is. I'm sure that they knew what cancer was. I really wish that they knew what epilepsy was for girls like me out there. It would have made things safer for me and for them. After that, I was really afraid every time I had a seizure, having it in front of people. Now I know that it's okay, and you don't need to be afraid to have them in front of people. I definitely apologize when I have them, and I need to learn that you don't need to apologize. It's just a part of life. It makes us unique, and I think it makes me stronger. It's made me more positive in the outcome of having this, and also having club feet. So I've had a broad health aspect to my life. And so I've met a lot of people along the way. I've gotten involved with the Epilepsy Foundation Northwest, and I would encourage you. I think that getting involved and getting to know our community is just so important. When I did that, I learned that it doesn't only affect me, but other people. And I no longer felt alone in my epilepsy. And I didn't feel like that girl in that choir room. And I learned that it didn't only affect me, but it affected my friends and my family. And that is such a big lesson to learn. It's really important to take my medication. When I was younger, I rebelled. And it really is important to take it. That's a huge lesson that everyone, I'm sure, has to learn. But take your medication. It is so important. Obviously have a good doctor. I always bring a pad of paper with me with lots of questions on it. I know you'll feel silly doing it, but it's so important because you want to have knowledge of your disorder because you're living with it. And it's a battle. It is. That's okay because you want to stay healthy and you want to stay positive in it, even when it's a battle. I think it makes me who I am. And I haven't had a grand mal seizure in years. I have partial seizures. I've just made it part of my life. I have them, and then I let it go. And I try to live my life. If it happens, it happens. And I surround myself with people who understand. And I think that's the biggest lesson I've learned. Surround yourself with people who love you, and then it might happen. They'll give you hugs afterwards. Keep a smile on your face, as hard as it might be, and we'll all get through it. And I'm so glad we're doing these videos. I love seeing everybody's stories. I love being a part of it. I think that is a huge thing for us. We're supporting each other in this, and now I know that it's important to stay positive and to live in the now. So, thank you.